from Elizabeth and my kids.
What happened between me and Elizabeth was one night, almost a year ago.
Yeah, and you've been hanging around her ever since. Hanging around playing hero.
Okay, look, if I'm guilty of trying to help Elizabeth, I'm not going to apologize for that.
You know, you're such a stand-up guy. How can you justify seducing a married woman?
You need to listen to the truth. Okay, you were dealing with your own problems at the time. I just found out that Sam had slept with Rick. Now, I'm not trying to justify anything, but the night that Elizabeth and I had was not planned, and it never happened again.
Yeah, why should I believe you when both you and Elizabeth lied?
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, too little, too late. I'm still the father of Elizabeth's children, so I want to tell you again. You stay away from my kids.
What's going on?
Lulu, what are you doing here?
Looking for Spinelli.
You tell Spinelli to stay away from my kids, too.
You okay?
I'm not the one who just got banned from seeing a child that's really mine. What are you going to do? I actually came over to apologize.
For what?
How obnoxious I've been about Jake telling you what to do with your own child, like I have any right to make that decision.
You didn't ask to know the truth, and I'm actually the one who asked you to keep it a secret. So.
Well, the more that I live with this, the more I realize that there are no good and bad people. Nobody's perfect. Fights happen. People get hurt and angry, and they lash out. People make stupid mistakes, and they end up hurting themselves or the people that they love, or both. You and Elizabeth had your reasons for sleeping together. And you had your reasons for keeping it a secret, too. And when Elizabeth lied in court and said that Lucky was Jake's real father, she had her reasons for that, too.
I was being tried for murder, not a great time to announce that I'm the father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you guys are all adults, so you get to choose. I just hope that whatever happens... I was going to say I hope that everyone comes out of it okay, but I guess that's impossible, isn't it? Somebody has to lose. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
You probably won't answer. You probably just shut down the way that you do. Carly says it's because you feel too much.
Carly says a lot of things.
I think she's right. I think that you don't let yourself show how you feel, because if you did, then you would drown in it. I mean, you have this baby that you love that you hardly ever see, and when you do, everyone's talking about how he's Lucky's son. That's to kill you.
I just want, I want Jake to be happy.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm starting to wonder if Elizabeth's plan is really going to work. I mean, Lucky's humiliated and furious, and he has every right to feel those things, but it doesn't make for a happy home environment. And Elizabeth's not even fighting back, which is okay because she doesn't want to be a hypocrite, but who wants a mom that's suffering in silence and a dad that's furious and trying to pretend that everything's okay? Which does not mean that I am trying to tell anybody what to do. I just think that it's sad that everybody's good intentions led to this. Which leads me to my personal question.
But you forgot you were going to ask one.
Do you love Elizabeth? Because I think that she loves you.
You were right before. We just, we have to figure this whole thing out.
Longmont, huh? Warmest greetings. What brings you to our humble abode?
I just wanted to tell Jason that I'm finished telling him what to do about the baby and everything else.
Oh, well, it's very gracious of you. although I have no doubts that Stone Cold is grateful for your discretion on the subject of his progeny's true parentage, and his silence, however misguided, was
Spinelli.
sorry.
I appreciate the concern. I do for both of you. And I promise whatever happens, I'm going to do the best that I can for Jake.
May I offer assistance with the putting away of the armaments?
No, I can handle it. Shouldn't you stay away from guns?
Not a bad idea. Wow. There's a lot of room in there. Extra space without Fair Samantha's lovely things.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe the extra room needn't go to waste. Just a thought. Maybe there's enough room for Elizabeth and her little boys.
Elizabeth isn't going to be moving in here with her kids, okay? Above everything else that's going on, she knows that she has to protect Jake.
But if the maternal one and Lucky are truly over, which definitely appeared to be the case last night, why should she raise her children alone? I mean, you love the small Stone Cold one, which is only good and natural because he is your son and you are his most capable and loving father, and I have no doubts that you'd be just as awesome to little Cameron. Look, do you honestly believe that the innocent one is safer with his mother alone, with no one to protect them? I mean, is his secret forever vulnerable for some evildoer to discover? So why not take advantage of this chance to raise your son now that Fair Elizabeth might soon be free?
Well, if Elizabeth could handle the danger, if she wanted to try, I would want to try.
Hey, Cameron, we can play ball later, okay? But first, we're going to go to Jason's house because Mommy has something very important I want to discuss with you, okay?
Keep quiet. We won't hurt your kids.
What do you want?
We know that you and your kids are linked to Jason Morgan.